you should know about hiring a real estate agent. Hi there, my name is Jesse with the Leduc Real Estate Group, and in this video, I'm going to talk about all things that you should know before you hire a real estate agent. Make sure to hit like and share and subscribe and hit that little bell icon so that you don't miss any future videos. And please stay till the end. At the end of this video, I'm going to share the #1 biggest mistake that people make when hiring a real estate agent. So the first thing is, and this might seem obvious, but I'm going to throw a couple stats at you that you may not know about. So if you're looking to hire a real estate agent, whether you're buying or whether you're selling, you need to make sure that they are qualified. Now, in this industry, a lot of real estate agents like to brag about how many years of service that they have dedicated towards their craft. And while that may be important, it isn't always. Because did you know that in 2022, that the average real estate agent in the greater Edmonton area only sold an average of 6 homes? So who would you prefer? Do you want somebody who's been doing this for 35 years but only sells 6 homes a year? Or would you rather have somebody who sells 100 homes a year for the last decade? I think the answer is pretty obvious. So are they qualified? These are questions that you need to ask. Not how long have they been doing this, but how invested in your local market are they? The next thing you need to find out is, do they know your local market? Okay, so here in Leduc, we are a suburb community to the city of Edmonton. And although geographically we are nice and close to Edmonton, it is a very different real estate market than the city of Edmonton itself. Just like Beaumont and Spruce Grove and Sherwood Park and St. Albert and Mornville and Devon and Wetaskiwin and Millet, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They are all different real estate markets. So you need to make sure the agent that you are hiring, whether it's buying or selling, understands your local market. But one thing that technology has done to the real estate industry is it's really made it a lot smaller of a world. So what I mean by that is the advancement in technology and websites and lead generation and social media platforms. It really allows real estate agents to attract clients in different areas that they may not be familiar with. So however you get a hold of a real estate agent, it is important to find out if they understand your local market. And please make sure that when I say local, I mean hyper local, because within a city like Edmonton, there are agents who are going to know certain parts of the city and certain neighborhoods better than others, just like there are agents who are going to know the Leduc real estate market far better than they will Edmonton, and vice versa. The next thing I want to talk about is, does your real estate agent have an actual strategy? So first, when it comes to strategy, I want to talk about listing. So if you need to sell a home and you want to hire a real estate agent, do they have a strategy? Or are they just somebody who's going to poke a sign on your front lawn and throw it up on MLS? Because that doesn't work so well anymore. It is part of the process. It is just not the be all end all of the sale process. So when I say strategy, I'm really talking about advertising versus marketing. Anybody can throw up an advertisement for anything that they're selling, and they're gonna hope that the right people see it and come to you, right? That's advertising. Where marketing is a little bit different. We need to go and find the right people who we think are gonna buy your property. So a real estate agent needs to have a marketing strategy in order to do that. Again, these are really great questions to ask when you are interviewing to hire a real estate agent. Now, on the flip side, for buying, you might think, oh, buying, it's not that difficult. All a real estate agent does is open doors, and if you like it, you're gonna make an offer. Well, not necessarily. Anybody out there now has so much access to information that they can find tons of properties themselves that they think that they might be interested in, because you can see photos and videos, you can get 3D tours, you can get a virtual reality tour nowadays. So it's quite easy to find and shortlist a number of properties that you might be interested in buying. But beyond that, does your real estate agent have a strategy to ensure that they find you the right property? Okay, so that means going off market. That means collaborating with other colleagues to try and find the perfect property for you, not necessarily what's just on MLS. So let's recap. Here's kind of the 3 things that you need to really ensure that you know about before hiring the right real estate agent. So #1, are they qualified? Not how long have they been doing this, are they qualified to help you? #2, do they know your local market? And remember, we're talking hyper-local real estate markets. And the third thing, do they have a strategy? Okay, whether you're selling or whether you're buying, your real estate agent needs an actual marketing strategy. I mentioned at the beginning of the video that I am going to share with you the #1 biggest mistake that I think that people make when hiring a real estate agent. And it's actually quite simple, although I think it is often overlooked. You as a consumer have a lot of different options these days in hiring a real estate agent. Now, when you're on the buying side, that doesn't cost you any money out of your pocket, okay? So when you are searching for the right real estate agent for you, you need to make sure that you connect with them, that you get along with them, and they understand the market, just like things that we've already talked about. It doesn't really cost you anything out of your pocket. The seller pays both sides of the commission in all transactions. But let's talk about selling for a minute. When you are selling a home, you're gonna pay a real estate agent commission. Okay, so it's very important for you to be aware of where those dollars are going. So the number one biggest mistake people make is hiring based on cost instead of value. Those two things are very, very different. Value incorporates all the things that I've been talking about, an actual marketing strategy, using platforms like social media, using the network of other colleagues they have in the industry. If you hire somebody that doesn't necessarily know what they're doing, they may not have the right strategy for you. So only you know whether the dollars that you're spending are going to be worth it. So it really comes down to value, not how much it's costing. Because I'm sure anybody out there can do simple math. If I'm going to sell a $400,000 house and it costs me $10,000 in commission, I would rather do that than sell it for $370,000 to save $5,000, right? So again, please, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like button, the share button, subscribe, hit the little bell so that you don't miss any future videos that I put out. We have new ones coming out weekly. My name is Jesse with the Loader Real Estate Group at eXp Realty, and we'll see you next time.